We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we march to the finish of Week 12 with a strong Monday night matchup as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk to the 20. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain or two. And it goes up second down. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Again, it's Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll drop the throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Down in room in midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one's smart to Williams. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up a throw. No way to go. He lost the football. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the knowledge you have, and make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4, 2nd down coming up. But you look at this Bronco defense, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
3rd and short, Ritter. First down, I do believe, yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
don't know where they at, son. I don't keep up with that stuff. No.
Last time out, what do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. 2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he got losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ready. 3rd and 12. To the air again, it's Ritter. Working the middle of the field, he's gotten out complete. This is going to be our first down as he made the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. They'll go for 24 yards.
That's a fun one to watch right there. That's him breaking route and putting room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Good play. I don't. What you asking me for? What about some tie-dye pants? I don't know what she I ain't seen no tie-dye pants. Oh, I'll get them then.
Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there and get some electrified defense.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from
I ain't getting off nothing. Shut me.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
But you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Ritter back to throw.
What the fuck is he doing?
Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Drew Sanders. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Why he ain't in coverage? He's just standing there.
But understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense
is they tight Sunday.
Set the edge.
2nd and 10.
Is they tights? I get them.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And running here down to the 6-yard line. They get 7 out of that. So
I'll look for them if they in there.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge.
If they in there, they.
Really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
They're going to be in their first batch of clothes or the second batch?
I don't know. Ask her.
They're going to be in their first batch of clothes or the second batch? Because that second batch is the clothes that got packed up in the okay. I'm just trying to see where they at so I ain't going through all the clothes. Damn right it's mine. Damn right I did. I work all day. I can do that. And no, I didn't. I took care of my son. That's what I did. I took care of my son when I came in. I said I came in and took care of my son when I came in. That's what I did.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Okay, break.
In motion right is a running back. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. Touchdown! Javonte Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, some strong running. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Robinson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And caught by London. He's into space past the 25. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 54 yards. And the Falcons are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They give it to Williams, running right. Gets past one man. Wanted to turn and run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 78 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Williams is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Williams. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go. Ready?
First down. Here's Ritter. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. Touchdown, Falcons! Robert Tunyon, 2 yards. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his pass incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Ready?
Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Gets this into the hands of Samaje Perine. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a play fake here on first down. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 10 through 11. 10 through 11. Ready?
Back to throw again. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Jeudy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go. Set.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Hey, red, green jack. Smack, red. Ready.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Over the middle, caught by London. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there as time expires in the first half. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game, because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play, to just airmail it out of bounds.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he checks this one down to Williams. And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Denver. 51 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance. And this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary. And that's a job well done there.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Up the middle, it's Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front. Extra point put through by Succop, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Ritter now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
Ritter on 1st and 10. Got a man, it's London. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. Touchdown! A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 116 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up to throw. That is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now Brown. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it will be Falcon football.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game? The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
10 cycles. Sharp, 17, drill green. Fierce, yellow. Blue, go. Striker, striker, ready.
Ritter to throw it. This one complete to Tunyon underneath.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Ritter going to change up the look. Back to Robinson now on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Check right, black swap. Hut, hut.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 119 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. Into the hands of London. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And partner, the tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Hey, cross steal.
They'll run with Robinson. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Ready, break.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Strike, check, strike. Set.
Again, it'll be Robinson. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well.
Here we go.
I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Smack, smack. Zoom black. Ultra, ultra. Ready.
Ball rests on the 7-yard line, 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Falcons have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Coup for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
Cowboy 80. Go.
They run it again with Williams. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now the rookie's free. Inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
35.
What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Anderson loses the football. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down. falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Right.
Here's Ritter. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Go pink. Claws red. Black ultra. 43 rail. Striker. 3-3.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's fourth and long.
Go red. Field black. Edo blue. Six. Mega.
Ritter wants to throw it. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Check view. Ready.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Steal.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. But only able to muster a gain up to the 8-yard line.
on a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And that's complete to Brown. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
That's going to change things in a hurry. That shortens the field considerably, and now they're on the move.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Hey, move. Green jack. Smack, break.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Let's go now.
Here's 1st and 10.
Strike. Hey, green. Ready?
Now Ritter. This ball intercepted. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Broncos, they just keep on rolling it.